Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, 8-Bit, with the 8-Bit Heroes. If you're like anybody else, like myself, lots of glare there. It'll focus. Give it a sec. Anyway, Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go is huge. It is huge. It's really big. Everybody's playing Pokemon Go. I've been plenty of places, seen tons of people just going out. They're all in their phones. They're like, legendary Pokemon, gotta get this. I have walked probably 30 miles in the last few days trying to catch Pokemon. So my opinion on Pokemon Go is that it's actually really cool. It's a cool little app for a free-to-play, but you can definitely tell they want you to, one, rather have plenty of ample time so you can hit these Pokestops up, which I don't live close to a Pokestop, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I'm like 10 minutes away from one. So I did drop $10 on some Pokeballs, and I burnt through 200 Pokeballs in like no time. So if you're not next to Pokestops, then you're screwed. You essentially have to pay, and I'm not down for paying too much to play a free-to-play game. Now, I do think it's a really cool app for a free game. You can't argue too much. I know a lot of people are diving in and spending like $100 and junk like that on this app, but I probably won't do that. But I will say, it's early off, so there's a lot of crashing. The servers are having problems. I just went for a 7-mile walk myself at the lake, and I was trying to catch Pokemon. I kept running out of Pokeballs. There was 2 Pokestops on a 7-mile stretch. Now, not really fair to some people who aren't next to Pokestops, because I know guys that live literally 2 minutes away from a stretch of 10 different Pokestops. So every 5 minutes, these things replenish so you can get more Pokeballs and stuff. Well, not only was there only 2 Pokestops on this entire 7-mile stretch, but when I got to one, which was, about 3 miles in, I hit it. It didn't give me any Pokeballs. So I'm sitting there waiting for 5 more minutes all right, guys, all right, come on now. I need some Pokeballs. But I'm just kind of ranting right now. I mean, it's a cool app. I do think, people who live closer to the Pokestops and the gyms and things like that have a little bit of an advantage. Which kind of comes with the territory. It's a Poke-Go joke, see? But yes, I'm so far away. Around my house, I'm 10 miles out from anything. So that's kind of unfortunate. But, the game is cool. It is buggy. It does have more bugs than Viridian Forest, because I will go and then I will walk for probably about a mile, and found out that I was locked up. My game had actually frozen, so it didn't count any of my steps. I've also noticed it locks up and freezes sometimes when you're catching a Pokemon. I had a Pokemon I was trying to catch at the lake, and it looked like it was caught, but the screen froze up on the Pokeball itself. And when it froze up, I had to essentially back out and restart it. And I waited about 2 minutes or so. And then when I restarted it, it just took my Pokeballs and didn't give me the Pokemon. And it used any of the raspberries I was using as well. So, there's some bugs, which for it being as huge as it is, it's better than I thought. But I did have to restart the game 20 times at the lake. And I wasn't the only one. There were other people kind of walking around and but it is what it is. It'll get better as they do more updates. I enjoy it. I don't see myself hunting down and trying to catch all these gyms and everything, because there are some people out there who have obviously spent a ton of money on it. They are level 2,000. I had a gym that I took at the lake, and I took that gym, and then somebody came in with a level 1,692 Executor or something like that, and wiped me out completely. I'll never catch that guy. Never, So I'll continue to play it. As for longevity, I don't know if it's something that I personally will play like crazy, but I know a ton of other people probably will. I can see this app staying around a lot longer than Miitomo. Miitomo was kind of in and out, whereas this has actually got some meat to it. Now, that being said, it's an app. So I don't expect the full Pokemon experience right now. I know they're going to update it and have trading, which is a necessity for the Pokemon series. Trading, and then I think they'll fine tune some battling later on down the line. And of course, the only Pokemon in the game right now are the original generation. So as far as we know, 1 through 150. I don't know if they said anything about Mew or anything, but I'd assume they'll do like some promotion and essentially have that Pokemon available as well. But I think it's safe to say that they'll trickle them out per generation as these updates come on to kind of give it some longevity. Like when it starts to fade out, maybe in like 8 months or so from now, release like Gen 2, the Gold and Silver Pokemon, which I was still a fan of the Gold and Silver Pokemon. I thought those were really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool app. It's really buggy and glitchy right now. It freezes up. The server errors have been having a lot of issues. And as far as like the long term for myself, like I said, I probably won't play it enormously. Right now, I'm all into it. I mean, I've walked like 30 miles in the last few days, probably just to kind of get some experience and things like that. I enjoy it, but it's really just holding me over until Pokemon Sun and Moon come out, because that's really what I'm into. I like the main series Pokemon games more than any of the spin-offs, but this is probably the coolest app I've ever played myself. I think it's a lot of fun. It's buggy. It's not perfect. Location does kind of take a big factor into that, whether you'll succeed or not. And it definitely feels like the game wants you to put money into it, which I guess is kind of what they're going for. They want you to spend some money on it, so it's not just free to play all around. If you really want to succeed and take gyms and things like that, whether you have a lot of time to waste or you have a lot of money to waste. And I have neither. So this game's holding me over just until Sun and Moon come out. By the way, random note, Amazon's doing a Pokemon Sun and Moon Steelbook. So do get over there. By the time this video gets put out, it might be sold out. But it's a collector's edition. If you want both copies of the game, they're doing a Steelbook. It's an Amazon exclusive. It's like $89. If you have Prime, it's like $71 or so. I know this is a shameless plug. Amazon's not paying me anything. So I'm just letting you guys know if you're into Pokemon. That is really cool. I dig it. I pre-ordered mine. I suggest you do it because it'll be like the Fire Emblem special edition where you can't find it anymore and scalpers have it for like $3,000 online. So do go over to Amazon and check that out. The Pokemon Sun and Moon Steelbook Duo Pack. Just kind of a side note. But Pokemon Go, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it for what it is. So we'll see. We'll see how it does in the next few months and how everybody clicks to it. But right now, it's huge, man. I'm digging it. So this is 8-Bit Preston. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Throw me a thumbs up. Still trying to find out where my blimp cam is. No, not that. Thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Throw me a thumbs up. Throw me some comments down below, guys. My Mega Man shirt. I'm enjoying it. I'm glad to be back. Subscribe to the channel, guys. You guys rock, man. I'll catch you later.